know what I'm saying? They should have put us together a long time ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, so we good now. Now we gotta let the notifications go out to everybody. Everybody be coming back. All right, so now, look, now you said that, man, I feel like I gotta say, hey, what's good, everybody?
Yeah,
I'll just wait till everybody get in here, you know what I mean? And,
give them a couple minutes.
Give 'em a
I just got
couple
the
minutes.
notification.
Huh?
I just seen. I got the notification.
Oh, you got notification? Oh, so
See, I got your notifications on.
That's right. Ain't that something? Yeah, that's right.
Nitty's World said, AB, you are the best.
Hey, thank you. What is that? Nitty's World?
Nitty's World.
Nitty's World. Hey, you know what? I love hearing all the channel names. You know what I mean? They got some unique names out there. Hey, so what's good, everybody? I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna say, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and explain this. We talk about behind the scenes. Hey, we just let everybody know. You know, it seems to be like the overwhelming response is whenever you guys see he and I together. You know what? I just love, you know, cooking in the kitchen with him or doing whatever we do. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we got some queuing to do. But anyway, with that being said, man, I don't even know how to say it. Check it out. We got a little joint venture right now. So what you see right now, this is like a spread. It's not gonna make no sense. Cause what are you making?
I'm making lobster garlic noodles.
Hey, okay, lobster garlic noodles.
Some crab stuffed shrimp as well. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So basically what we're doing is, like I said, none of the recipes are going to make sense. This isn't for a meal. We're doing this to take pictures of the finished product because we're working on a joint cookbook together. So like a physical copy cookbook. So that's why today, this whole week, I'm in town. This whole week just shooting content and taking pictures for the cookbook. So that's why you're making smothered potatoes. I'm making lobster garlic noodles. Obviously those two things don't go together, but those are two of the things that we need to get photos of. So that's why we're making that today. But we want to kind of bring you guys in the loop, get you guys some behind the scenes access, try to answer some questions. I'm not gonna be able to really see the comments, but Moody's here and AB's team is here also, so we'll try to answer as many comments and questions as possible.
Hey, yeah. Hey, well, man, hey, check this out. Slow down with all that info, because now, hey, look, I'm like, well, let me cook. You know what I mean? Hey, he gave him all the information. And, hey, for those that, like, on my channel or whatever, listen, we got somebody behind the scenes. Listen, they can read the comments, you know what I mean, and we can go from there. It's probably going to be a lot of comments. I did not. Sorry, my phone ringing. That's probably, yeah, let me see it. I got to take this. I got to take it. Big Bobby, what's happening? Okay.
We call this a shot break for me.
Okay. Hey, look, I'm live right now. Everybody know I'm talking to, I should say your whole government name. Hey, I should. Hey, he talking race car stuff, but they don't want to hear that. All right, look, when I get out of this, hey, it's just live. Everybody know. This Bobby, y'all. Hey, so look, I'll call you back when I'm done with this. All right, but look, I'm ready for tomorrow. Thanks, man. All right, later.
You guys got a little impromptu cocktail.
Right. Hey, notice he hitting up that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
All right.
Mama Ray Ray in the kitchen says, hello, AB and Mr. Make It Happen.
Oh, Mama
Hey,
Ray
hey,
Ray.
cheers.
You know what that is? All right.
I was going to act like I did, though.
Oh, right. Hey, he got the true serum right now. He's like, I don't know.
And then Cass Taylor says, what we taking a shot to?
The cookbook.
Hey, you know what? I don't have one, but you know what? Let me get something to take my shot. Hey, for those of you guys that have been following me, you know I don't really drink. And I say I don't really, because every now and then I'll take a drink. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to use my every now and then up. But I'll tell you what I will do. I'll get some of this cran grape.
Or something.
Melanie Tolbert said, hello, AB.
Oh, what's up, Melanie? How you doing?
And then BPE TV show says, what y'all drinking?
Don Julio. For me. I don't want to put any words in his mouth.
Right.
But myself?
For me, I'm going to go ahead and do this cran grape.
Yeah, well, cheers.
Hold on, I'm coming.
I promise we will start cooking soon, guys.
Oh yeah, right. Cheers. Hey, so you want to know what we drinking to? We drinking to this joint venture, you know, which is cookbook. I think it's gonna be epic. You know what I mean? There's a lot of information in the inside of that. A lot of like information about who we are too in that. You know what I mean? Where we come from and all of that. Hey, and you know what? Now be the time to say, hey, thank everybody.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Whether you get a book or whatever you do, though, just thank you guys for making this even possible. You know what I mean?
Cheers to y'all.
give you an excuse to go ahead and hit it one more time.
Hey, I don't need
Donald
Yo.
Donald McGee said hello from Louisiana.
Shout out to Louisiana. What part of
Shout
Louisiana?
out. Oh, down home. They're getting close.
All right,
What
so
part of LA?
put these gloves on.
You going with the gloves, huh?
Yeah,
So he already said that what you making, that was a mouthful.
yeah, lobster garlic noodles, and I got crab stuffed shrimp
Right.
going into the oven right now. 375 for about 20 minutes.
All right. So the bottom on that one down there, you can set your timer. The bottom knob, yeah. There.
Moody, just set your timer for 20 minutes.
All right, actually, look.
I trust
Set
Moody
it
more than
for
his technology.
Okay, hey, it's all good. It's all good. And then for me, I'm just doing smothered potatoes because this is what we got to take a picture of. I need a clear picture, for the cookbook.
And then Chris Windsor said, "Where's the JOS number 2?"
Whew. Be right back.
Alright. So for the garlic noodles, we got some garlic, obviously. I'm gonna chop up some green onion, the white and the green. Because we'll use both.
Boom.
We use that on the crab stuffed shrimp too.
Actually, I can use that inside of my
Gravy.
gravy. I've been using what I've been using. I've been using like that Sweet Smoky Joe,
You
like
should
butter
use some of
garlic or
this.
that. Yeah, actually, I should. Hey, but I done already used it for like 6 of the recipes we done already cooked. That's true. Look, but I brought this out, man, because this is kind of like where I started my channel with J.O.
Right.
This was fire. That's somebody that, if they saw that, that's somebody been with me for a minute. You know what I mean? This is a great seasoning too. But hey, you know what? I really hate that you got your name on that right there. You know why? Because it is a great product. You know what I mean? And I be conflicted, like when I'm, shooting my videos, it's great. So because me and you so connected, you know what I mean? And then here I am like, hey, check out this,
Right.
I'm using this. I'll be wanting to know, like, hey, is anybody gonna believe that?
Let the
But that
people,
right,
they can make the make the ultimate decision themselves.
this right here, it's fire, man.
It's all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic,
Oh,
onion
good.
powder, a couple other spices. It's low sodium.
That's it right there.
Currently sold out, but it'll be restocked on Monday as soon as I get back.
Hey, you know what I really want to do? I really want to show people. I'm gonna make a video because everybody asks me, hey, what seasonings do I use and stuff like that. You want to know what my seasoning cabinet look like, or should I save it? Should I save it? Because my seasoning cabinet got a little bit of everything in it, and I cook a lot with a lot of everything that you see. But I know I've been stuck on like certain products. You know what I mean?
Right.
But since you're doing that, bro, I'm finna go ahead and start this right here.
Dwayne Moore said, "Where's the krill cake?"
Oh, come on. Hey, Dwayne, you know I got that. I don't know. Do we have any more?
Yeah.
Hey, we would have to. Hey, look, I got 10. I'm looking at probably like about 12 cans of everything. Right behind the camera. But listen, for those of you guys that been following me, if you look at my Facebook, stuff like that, you know that I had got me a little cooking studio. These are gonna be the last of us cooking inside of my kitchen. You know what I mean? I'm probably about 2 weeks away from having that finished. And then once I got it done, all of that'll be over that way. All of the filming. I wish I would have had this done for this though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You know
a
how that
lot of
stuff
things
goes.
have already been, brought over there.
So I'm
And
whisking together the sauce for the lobster garlic noodles. It's a combination of oyster sauce. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oyster sauce, soy sauce, worst word in the world sauce, or W sauce, like how you call it. A little garlic paste, and brown sugar.
Square Table Degenerates Podcast sent a $5 super chat. Said Cleveland in the house.
Cleveland's in the house, huh? That's what's up. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Hey, really, really appreciate that. Hey, you know what? Now I can say this too. I'm gonna say it again, like in about 2 weeks. We building something that's gonna be part of the kitchen. For like the all stars, like people that do super chats and stuff like that. Hey, I got something so you can be immortalized. Hey, you guys gonna like that. I let a little bit of the cat out the bag, but I'm finna push his head right back down. We gonna keep it secret just for a hot minute. But I can tell you this, you guys are gonna like it.
Leela E said, "When is the cookbook coming out?" She said, "this year."
Hey, we can only speak honestly.
We're gonna put it out as soon as we can.
right. Hey, this is what the push is for. This is why you're here now. And look, this has been going on. It started, today. It's going to go all the way till Saturday. You know what I mean? We really like under a tight schedule, for the proofing and all of that, but we trying to make it happen.
It's a hell of a process for those
Yes,
of you
it
that
is.
don't know.
And then Autumn Beauty said, "Are you guys related?"
Oh yeah, this is my nephew.
Yeah. And you tell?
Yeah. They know your government name?
Yep.
Yeah, this nephew Matt. And Uncle AB.
I don't have any warrants.
Huh? You good?
Yeah.
Ooh. Nor do I. I'm good. I'm good now. All right.
Bertha Montgomery said, will the cookbook have recipes for healthy eating?
Yep.
Hey, it will. It will.
We're trying to cover all the bases. So
right.
we got, several categories. We're gonna have a little bit of everything in there.
But you know what? I got to say this too, though. We got to be honest with this part because it is such a push. You know what I mean? We just want to have these pictures because a lot of these recipes we ain't even made videos for. Some of them we already made videos. I think the best thing to do is to get them the best quality.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it has to be pushed back a little bit, but we'll do that.
Right.
But our goal is to try to have this out. We want to have it out for Black Friday, but if not, maybe the furthest we can go will be
Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
We'll see. This is a tough schedule.
It's kind of out of our hands. Once
Right.
it's done, it depends on how quick the manufacturer can get it back to us. And we're going to need a sizable amount of copies, so it takes a while.
James Hill said, hey, Abby, you should try a jerk chicken egg roll.
I like
That sound fine.
I might beat you to that. Moody, add it to the list.
Hey, homie, don't write that down, man. You can't come here to my...
Moody, add it to the list.
Hey, look, Moody touched his head. He was like, I got it already. It's already written in stone.
Reg Smith send a $9.99 super chat. Says DLV OG Reg from down in Columbia. If we're still there, I could have helped you in the kitchen studio construction.
All right. Hey, man, I sure wish you was down here. You know what I mean? For sure. What do you say, DMV?
DBL OG Reg.
Oh, DBL, OG. Okay.
Yeah. From down in Columbia.
Oh, down in Columbia. Hey, sure wish you was down here, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, just so you guys know, right now I'm just waiting for my cast iron skillet to like build up a little heat for it to spread from the center. I'm using an induction top. Obviously it'll work because I'm using this cast iron skillet. So when I put my hand right here, I'm just checking to feel the heat. But look, I can feel it concentrated here because it starts here and it works its way out. When I grab the edges right here, it's still cold. You know what I mean? So that I can feel it's starting to ease up. Hey, one tip is you guys can put this in the oven, preheat it. That's the best way to start off cooking.
Cass Taylor said, for Mr. Make It Happen, how do you deal with folks coming for your southern recipes?
I don't deal with it. I let them do what they want to do, and everybody's entitled to their opinion.
James Hale says, I'm gonna be waiting for that jerk chicken egg roll video at AB.
That would be a good one.
That's hot.
So we're adding the lobster tails into some butter. Just kind of butterfly them and then cut them right in half. Left side down first. Medium low heat. Season with a little all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. You can hit it with a little Old Bay or J.O., whatever you got. Don't want to cook them too fast. You want the lobster to be real delicate, so you want to kind of slow play it a little bit. Just looking for a little color to develop. And you don't want to season it too heavily because there's a lot of seasoning in this pot, in this garlic noodles that we're making. So, go kind of gentle on the lobster tail.
Nicole Stengel said, what are you making, AB?
I'm just making a gravy, because listen, we got to get a picture of some smothered gravy. I don't know if you guys ever been to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. That's one of my favorite things. You know, when I sit down and eat my breakfast, I love smothered potatoes. I've already did the potatoes, took them off, put them on my colander. They inside inside the sink. I shock them with cold water so they quit cooking. They nice and ready. What I'm doing now is just getting everything ready so that I can go ahead and fire up this gravy. Gravy is me. Speaking of, every time I say gravy, if you guys are gonna follow me for a minute, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about that gumbo. You know what I mean?
We might have a video on YouTube with a good gumbo.
Hey, we just might. We just might. That's right.
Here we go, Moody.
Ooh,
I ain't miss all day.
that's right.
Reg Smith sent a $4.99 super chat. He says DBL is an abbreviation for double, as double OG.
I like that. Double OG. Double O jizzle. I'm from the West Coast. We got to put that snoop on the end of it.
Alright, so once the lobster tails turn bright orangish pink like that, and they start to curl up, that indicates that they're just about done. We're going to double check the doneness with a food thermometer. just to be sure that they're done. But typically when the tails curl up like that, that's a good indicator that they're about done. You don't have to cook them all the way. They can finish cooking in the pasta also. So we'll just take a quick peek at where they're at. Missy, where can I grab a plate from?
What type of plate you like?
Just something to put these on when I pull them out.
You want to use paper or well, Missy, they making your name a star today, huh?
Not bad. You might have some warrants. I don't know. The quiet ones always got the warrants.
The Lisa D Delight Show said, Matt, how do you like Cali?
I love it. I couldn't live here, I don't think. I'm an impatient person, so the traffic drives me crazy. But other than that, I mean, I love it. The weather's great.
Hey, it depends on what you're driving, partner.
That's true.
You know, if you driving the right vehicle, the traffic don't bother you.
That's true. That's a good point.
Roseanne Serna said, AB, where's my smell-o-vision?
You know what? I'm still working on it. I'm having a little bit of trouble.
You gotta get Jeff Bezos on the horn.
Hey, look at this right here. Hey, I want you guys to take a look at this right here. Oh man, bacon grease. We got some onions. Look at that right there. We're gonna go ahead and take these down. We're gonna take these down just a little bit further.
Great.
Uh-oh, watch out. Play the drums, the drums and the trumpets. That is right on.
About 145 is what you want. That's where we're at.
Akil 51 said, will any of you guys do a mushroom Swiss burger?
I love them.
Oh, Brianna, can you make sure you write that down? Because we need to do that.
I had so y'all call it Carl's Jr. out here, but I grew up with Hardee's.
Right.
They had a good mushroom Swiss.
That was like big for them for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were making like a regular old pasta, you could hit this with some white wine right now, some shallots, something like that, and just make a quick, simple sauce. But we're doing garlic noodles, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
Do it with Jay Wade said, making it happen.
Hey, you don't know who that is right there, but that's my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Do it with Jay Wade. Hey, Jay Wizzle, what's happening with you, man? Hey, look, does this look familiar to you? Hey, for those of you guys that been following me for a minute, probably seen some of the old videos that I had done back when we was going live, the 3 cats in the kitchen and all that. That's Jay Wade right there. Jay Wade.
They want to know what type of noodles you use.
Bucatini noodles. So the reason why I like these noodles is one, that's what they. So this dish originated in San Francisco, I believe. It's super popular in San Francisco. It started out as an appetizer. People like it so much it's kind of spread throughout the country. Bucatini is a hollow noodle. So it kind of, the sauce kind of gets in the middle of the noodle. It's delicious. They're really good. Yeah.
When I saw the
They're hollow, so like the sauce gets in the middle of the noodle. Can't beat it.
Randall Keener said, AB, will you watch the Dodgers and Phillies tonight?
You know what? I wish we could, but after we done here, after shooting, we got one more cook after this, and then we gonna hit the street for a minute. I gotta show my nephew that I can keep up with him. You know what? This is like a grueling schedule, but I'm losing touch with everything, like my sports. You know what I mean? I just missed the Freeway series.
I haven't watched
the Angels and the Dodgers.
I haven't watched much sports either. Quick pro tip. So when you're using butter in a recipe, if you add a little cooking oil to the skillet, it'll prevent the butter from burning because butter has a really low smoke point. So when you add the butter, like plain Jane by itself, it'll burn up real quick. But when you add it in there with the oil, you can get all that butter flavor without burning it.
James Taylor sent a $4.99 super chat, said the best chef duo on YouTube is back.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You know, hey,
I
feel like, hey, you know, when I hear that kind of stuff, man, hey, just thank you for thinking that. You know,
much appreciated.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why we do it. I mean, the response has been so good. That's why I'm back out here. You flown to me once. We got to get you back out on my side.
Oh, yeah, no problem. For sure.
Alexis B said, my 2 favorites, what's up?
What's up? What's today, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Midweek.
Alexa, what was the name?
That was...
Did it go?
Yeah, it flew up.
So once the butter... Now y'all got Alexa started.
unmanageable and ductile, and not subject
The
to
Lisa D.
oxidation.
Delights show said, AB, who taught you to cook?
You know, a lot of times I want to say my mother taught me. Alexa, off.
Alexa, hello.
A lot of times I want to say my mother, but it was handed down to my grandmother. My great grandmother she was a head cook for a hospital. You know what I mean? Even when I didn't know that I was learning, you know, just watching my grandma in the kitchen, you know, do her thing. I mean, I sure wish she could see me now, you know, because I could really get it all from her. Between my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother, that's where I learned to cook.
That's the type of stories that people need. And that's what it's all about, because I feel like in my generation, a lot of people are kind of getting away from cooking. So we don't have that same influence from the parents and the grandparents, because my generation, I'm 30, my generation doesn't really cook like that. So who are their kids going to say that they learned recipes from? You know what I mean?
That smells amazing right there, man.
Can't beat garlic and butter.
You know what that smells like, right?
Mama Ray Ray in the kitchen said, can you tell what you guys are making again, please? What's
Okay.
on the menu?
I'll start off. Yours a little bit more complicated than mine. You know what I mean? I'm just doing smothered potatoes. Potatoes are already in my colander. I pre-boiled those already right before we went live and put those in the colander, shock them with water, you know, just to stop them. Me, I'm just going in and working on the gravy. That's all. And again, for those of you guys that got in here late, this is all for a cookbook. This is a joint cookbook that myself and Matt are doing. You know what I mean? So we got to get some pictures. You know what I mean? So whatever we didn't have or whatever we had that we didn't like, we just shooting it out. And we just thought it would now be a good time to, you know, to go live.
Yeah. So right now I have the garlic and some and the white parts of the green onion in there with that butter and oil, just toasting the garlic. So this is garlic noodles, right? You want to infuse a lot of garlic flavor into the noodles. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna toast this for 3 or 4 minutes, allow that garlic flavor to really permeate throughout the sauce that we're gonna make. And at this point, once they start to kind of brown up a little bit, you don't want them to get too dark, we're gonna add in that sauce that we made.
Derek Benson said, did either of you guys go to culinary art school?
I did not. I drove past it a few times, but I never went inside. I learned a lot from YouTube University, which a lot of people watch us from YouTube. I'm the type of person when I get into something, I kind of get obsessed with it. So, that's how I started cooking. I moved out when I was 18 and started cooking for my house was like the hangout house. People would come over and hang out, play Madden and stuff. And, I would cook occasionally. And I got better and better. People would compliment me on it, and then I just kind of got obsessed with it. So ever since then, that's kind of what started me on. You know how it is when somebody tells you they like something, you're like, oh, maybe I'm good at this, and you kind of start, looking into it a little bit more.
Right.
Big Duke X said, AB, Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Hey, that's funny too, 'cause my mom was a diehard Laker fan. I used to get drugged to the game when I was a kid. Most people would love that now, you know what I mean? I was like, man, I got to go to the game again? I'm going to answer that. Let me give you the short answer. Clippers. Hey, I've been a Clipper fan for a minute. Back when they couldn't even fill up no seats. Hey, all the way back when I was a kid, you could catch a bus down there to the sports arena and watch the game. At halftime, they gave away the tickets and let people inside just so they would have enough people to, be on TV.
Caleb Clark said, shout out to YouTube University.
Absolutely.
That's the truth.
That's how we got
yeah,
here.
like I don't have to go to like I used to about finding out something. I go right to YouTube University.
Right. And then, there used to be a lot of good cooking shows out there. Not quite as many good ones these days as when I was coming up. When I grew up, I was watching a lot of Emerald. That's probably where some of my Cajun influence comes from. He was probably one of my favorites. Anthony Bourdain's shows, I used to love those. All right, so we just added the bucatini noodles into the sauce that we made. Now, to thin things out a little bit, we're going in with some pasta water. And we're going to mix that together. And then, this may sound a little weird, but this is how the recipe is. You're going in with some Parmesan cheese.
Rose.
Oh, I was going to ask that, hey, who's your favorite chef?
Probably Gordon Ramsay. A lot of people don't like his attitude, but I do.
Hey, I think that's all
I think
Hollywood. He seems like he's cool.
No, he's really like that. from like I've read all the books about him and stuff. Like everybody says that's his real personality. Like he's, I mean, I'm sure he's nicer than that in real life, but he's like a no nonsense kind of guy. But he's got a real interesting story. Like his brother, you know, he went through a lot of trauma as a kid.
Oh, really?
Very interesting story. If you've never read his book or like, you know, I don't think there's a documentary on him yet. I'm sure there will be one day.
Rose Garden said, what are the name of those burners y'all cooking on?
Okay, this one right here, this is a new, man, I ain't cooked on this in so long. New wave induction top. And that right there, that one's like just a butane gas stove that you take like when you go camping. I don't have the name of it. After this, I'll go ahead and find the name and I'll put it in the link if you guys are interested in getting one of those. But these are really, really inexpensive. When you use an induction top, you gotta have a metal pot. Even though we have aluminum pots, but they gotta have a metal bottom on there for them to work.
Tiffany Enna said, hey AB, I can't believe I caught the live stream. You're one of the best cooks, AB. Keep doing your thing.
And you know what? Again, I appreciate everybody that thinks that. You know,
Yeah, right at 20 minutes.
Huh?
hey, that's crazy to even hear that. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular cat in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Just doing me. You can look at the size of me. I read them comments too. When everybody say I never trust a skinny chef and all that old kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, we do eat what we cook here.
That's a fact.
Look at this gravy right here, y'all. Come on in there and get in there. Look at this. Now, the key to gravy is, I'm going to say this. You can do whatever you want to do too. I can give you all the measurements or whatever, but everybody's palate is different. But you see that right there? Look at that texture. This right here is the way I like mine. I use red onions on this. You can use yellow onions, white onions, whatever. You can go dice, but I like cutting them in these little slivers like this and just using them just like you see. I reduced everything down to a medium low. I'm finna go get me a spoon and we finna taste it. Then whatever we need, we gonna level it up from the taste from there.
Red pepper flakes going in. And then some green onion and we got it. That's important right there. Taste as you go. Adjust the seasonings to your preference.
I could use a little bit more Creole kick. Somebody asked where the Creole kick is? Let me show them.
The Lisa D. Delight Show said Matt looks like he lost weight, lol.
I've gained weight actually. I need to get back on track. I got a good alternative if you.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Hey, damn. Hey, don't trip.
Fresh said, what's happening in the wok?
This is lobster garlic noodles. So I'm about to plate these up right now. What bowl did we say we were going to use for these?
Talk to me. What are you looking for?
Like a pasta. Something you would use for like spaghetti.
Fro Scola said, where's the Old Bay seasoning?
Hey, he got some Old Bay over there. Hey, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to talk about Old Bay, this, in my opinion, I got it. You guys out there in that Del Mar area, y'all probably think, and I'm not trying to say it in no disrespectful way, but check this out. Let me just do this because I love doing this on my channel. You see this right here? That'll kill him right there. Hey, let me do it like this. Man down. Man down. J.O. Hey, this right here fire. And then I got something to put this to sleep too.
Andre Baker said, gravy is the first thing I help my grandma cook.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this. Did you ever get it perfected?
Stephen Cherry said, just make sure you don't overtalk it, AB. Soul Food Cooking said, I bet that kitchen is smelling good.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Shout out to Soul Food Cooking.
Shout out to Soul Food Cooking. Hey, you guys, if you guys been hanging out, guess what? We got somebody new to the thing. We just inducted them into to Soul Food Sunday. That'll be Matt. But you know, me and Soul Food Cooking, we always get down and do something, you know, for that. That's coming back. As soon as the fall hit, we're gonna bring about 4 or 5. I know, I can hear Soul Food Cooking right now say, don't say too many, because we ran off 8, and that was tough, man.
Yeah.
But every Sunday we drop it. I just put you in. Look, you live right now.
Hey, let's do it.
All right, Soul Food Cooking and Soul Food Sunday.
Let's do it.
Going down. Now, take this. I did put a toothpick over here. Check again.
Jacob Lewis said, did y'all jump him in soul food cooking?
Did we do what?
Did y'all jump him in soul food cooking?
Jump me in.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Alexa, off. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do this plate. Look, we're not gonna talk to you guys. Hey, we being done almost at the same time. Jesus is right, man.
Little toothpick test.
Jesus is right. Oh yeah. That's right.
Georgia girl said, what is the name of the cookbook?
Hey, you know what? I just had a good idea. Why don't we get some ideas from...
Yeah, y'all throw us some ideas.
Hey, look, throw some ideas, and so it'd be easy to read. Do something like with a hashtag in front of it, so you know we can read all of that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can read through it. We got a couple of names, but I'm sure you guys can find something, you know, better. And it's crunch time for us too.
Derek Banks said, AB, are you barbecuing on Labor Day?
Oh, for sure. Hey, matter of fact, I'm barbecuing tomorrow. Hey, and if anybody's in here, everybody been asking me about my Lone Star grill. It's outside. I'm gonna be frying it up tomorrow. We gotta do 10 racks. You know what I mean? So we'll get those together, and I'm gonna make a video. We'll show that. Maybe even go live and do a little talking about it. But for sure.
Kathy Smith says, hashtag Southern Style Kings.
Oh, I like that. Ooh. Southern Style King.
And then Dwayne Moore said, hashtag don't overtalk it, let's make it happen.
I like that.
I like that too.
Hey, if we end up choosing somebody's choice,
Right.
we gotta give them a free cookbook.
Right, a sign book or something. You know what I mean? Just go over the top with it.
The Lisa D. Delight Show said, salt and pepper cookbook. Get it? LOL.
Hey, Brianna got it right off the bat. She started laughing right off the bat. Hey, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this like this.
And then Stephen Cherry said, name the book, That's That Fire.
All right. Are you gonna be ready to check these? I'm just gonna go ahead and just start putting this over the top.
Well, we want to change the lighting a little bit.
Okay.
So that way, if we get it a good, then we can kill the log.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
get the pictures done.
yeah.
Wrap it up.
Absolutely. I feel myself with the toothpick in my mouth, homie. You know, talking to you, even smelling the Don Julio. You know what I mean? Hey, taking me way back.
In here.
All right. Check it out. Hey, thank you guys. You know, you guys out there on Instagram, I know I've been focusing over here. Hey, but hey, this is what it's about, man. This is what it's about. World need a little bit more of this. I gotta say that. Hey, you see this here, world? You gotta have a little bit more of this. Kill all that BS. A little bit more of this. We can cook, we can race, we can do everything. You know what I mean? Just check everybody out. We all human. And if you take the time to figure out what's happening with everybody, you'll find out that me and you are really, really similar. You know what I mean? We share the same personality, the whole shebang. And with that being said, it's hot as a mother. Look, there's people behind here asking me, I might have to put a little bit more chicken broth inside of this gravy just to loosen it up just a little bit. But listen, we got to take these pictures, and that's what this was about. I just wanted to take some of this time to say, you know, hello to everybody, you know, just to try to connect with everybody. I've been kind of like distant, but I got a lot of things going on. We're going to talk about the restaurant, this cookbook, and all of that, and it's going to be an exclusive. Hey, with that being said, thanks everybody. Hey, thank you, Instagram. Oh, yeah, just do it right here. We got everybody out here, and we about to get out of here right now. Hey, with that being said, I'm gone, because I'm starting to ramble and repeat. I'm over talking it for real. That right there is fire. I'm trying to catch up, bro.
Yeah.
So let me get out the way. Hey, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks.